Hey, what's up guys? This is Brooklyn Prepper. This is Prepper tip number 3. Okay, my Prepper tip number 3 for you is find bargains, right? I was at a Dick's Sporting Goods store, right? And I was looking for a tent, right? And a lot of things were expensive. I didn't like a lot of them, and there was a floor model there, right, that he had there, and it was a little damaged, right? So I bargained with the guy, and I got this tent right here. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it yet until I show you show you the whole tent assembled. All right. But the moral of the story, believe me, sometimes you could bargain and get really a really good deal. All right, guys. So I'm going to bring this tent to the back with me, my son, my wife, my kid, my daughter. We're going to put it up, put it together, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right. I'll be back in a few seconds. All right. I'm riding on passenger. I got my son riding on the quad. We're going to go down to a local farm we have around here. I guess that's another prepper tip for you too. All right, is support your local farmers. All right, boy, take it away. It's a beautiful day. You gotta watch. I gotta look at the all right, watch the cars. There you go. Alright, there we are on our way. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you another little tip inside the tip, right? Support your local farmers. Alright guys, see you in a little bit with the tent setup. We're going to camp out tonight. How you doing? Alright, so that's the front. Look at the size of this tent. Let's see if I can give you. This is an 8-man tent. Alright, I'm not going to tell you how much I paid yet. Alright, let's spin it around, son. Get in there. Alright guys, we got the main support beams up already. Okay, now we're going to work on the side supports and everything that brings the whole tent out. Which I liked about this tent, it was pretty cool so far, right, is the way you put the bottoms in. You don't got this, you got this little, let me see if I can do it with one hand. Okay, hold on. You got this little like spike thing that just goes into the bottom of the rod, and it holds it pretty good. Real simple to get up. So it just slides right in the bottom. Let me show you. And it's done. Alright, so I got these two big ones up now. Let me pull back. And I'll be back with you in a second to see the other parts done. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you this too. It's a Field and Stream. Right? It's 1871. Not only did I get a good deal on this tent, it's an antique. There you go guys. It's done. My bargain tent. My prepping bargain tent. I hope you're not getting the glare from the sun here, but hey. Alright, there it is. So I got it all set up. I put the big canopy on top. Got all the tie rods down over here if you want to tie them up. You got strings to make sure you get more support. Right? Got all my rods up. Got another little rod that went in the middle. Right? Got windows. I got one window in the back and a window on each side, and they close up. The prepping bargain tent, Alright, I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it. Okay? Considering it was an antique made in 1871, I think I got a really good deal. I paid 20 bucks for this thing. 8-man tent, 20 bucks. You could stand up in it. Alright, so this is the story, alright? I went to Dick's Sporting Goods store, right? And I was looking for tents. Right? So the guy was showing me some floor models, and he showed me this tent. Right? I forgot how much he was asking for, maybe $100 and something or whatever it was. Right? And then I noticed it had this big tear on the bottom. See the tear? Boo! Right? So the guy in the Dick's Sporting Goods store, the manager, he turned around and he said, you don't want this. It's got a big tear on it, right? So I'm just going to take it down and we'll just get rid of it. So I turned around to the guy, kidding around, right? I told the guy, hey, don't throw it away. I'll give you 20 bucks for it. He said, okay, let's help me take it apart. So I helped him take it apart, and I got this big tent here. Look, it has a little awning, right? In case it rains, you can sit under the awning, right? It's a nice little tent, right? But I figure I'm just going to sew this back, sew this whole thing up here, sew this back on here. It can't be too hard, you know, with my sewing skills that are not that good, but I'm going to give it a good shot. And, you know, I could maybe even get some fabric tape, too, on top of it after I sew it. And just put some fabric tape on it also. You know, fabric tape, you put it on and then you iron it, and it really bonds to the fabric. All right, so, hey, you want to come inside my homestead? Hold on. Let me let you in. Hold on. I can't believe I got this thing, and it being an antique. Holy moly. All right, welcome to my homestead. All right, you could stand up, you know, right in here. I'm 8 feet tall, so I could stand up fully in here. I'm only kidding. But it's about, I say it's about 7 feet inside. All right, you got your windows, you could close them up, right? You got plenty of room for people to hang out. You could put a little table, and especially my family. I got a family of 4. This is going to be a lot of room in here. The only thing I wish it didn't have, a divider that we could make 2 rooms, but you can't have everything for 20 bucks, right? But anyway, this is the inside, and it's pretty cool, man. All right, the moral of the story is, you know, look for bargains. Maybe go into like some stores sometimes and ask for the floor models, especially if they're going to start taking them down or they're discontinued model. And you never know, you might be able to get one for 20 bucks like I did. You know, especially if it has damage. Once it has damage, believe me, what these people are going to do is roll it up and throw it in the garbage. So he made a $20 sale off it. Maybe he became the manager of the month. Hey, they sold that tent with the tear mark in it. Make Bill the manager of the month. Right? But that's what I got. You know, Dick's Sporting Goods loss, my gain. All right, guys, live for today, prep for tomorrow. And that's prepper tip number 3. Always look for bargains. You can save a lot of money, especially when they're antiques. I can't believe it. 1871. Wow.